Hey goalies, how's it going? I just did a poll recently on the ChessGoals YouTube channel asking about OTB chess. OTB chess stands for over the board chess. And the question was, have you ever played rated OTB chess? And there were four options. 50% of you said yes, and that's out of 195 votes. So almost 100 people said yes. Only 5% said no, and they're not interested in playing the over the board chess. 31% said no, but would like to play, and 15% said no, and they feel a bit unsure about trying it. This was interesting to me. I thought there would be some people out there who are a bit unsure, but 15% is higher than I thought. So one thing that I want to do coming up this weekend, I will be playing in the Chicago Open. It's a big open event. I'll be playing in a 7-round tournament. So 3 of the days have 2 rounds. One of the days has only 1 round. Coach JD will be there as well, and Presta J from our Chess Goals community should be there. And what I want to do is give you guys a glimpse of what OTB chess is like, and I can provide recaps of my games. I could show you guys kind of like what the playing site looks like, how to find your pairings, what the playing hall looks like. I can answer any general OTB questions. But I want to make it something where you guys all feel comfortable playing over the board rated chess for your first time. Or maybe you've only played 1 or 2 events at a small club and you want to go to a big event like the Chicago Open. So let me know in the comments, what questions do you have about OTB chess and what sort of content do you want me to show? So I'm definitely planning on doing game recaps, but I'll add other things that interest you guys. I want to help you guys out and make you more comfortable playing over the board chess. I'll give a couple little tips of things that help me play over the board chess, and these can apply to other things too, like online chess. But this is just specifically what helps me with over the board. I find that over the board chess with the slow time controls really starts to wear on my brain after a while, and I get headaches. So thinking that hard for that many hours over the course of a weekend, it makes my head hurt. So a couple things that I do to help with headaches. I drink a ton of water at chess tournaments. Like before the first round starts, I'm drinking water constantly. During the games, I'm drinking water. That helps a ton with headaches. Another thing, it's kind of a minor tip with headaches. I don't wear hats when I play chess anymore. I used to wear hats and think like, oh, if I cover my eyes, maybe my opponent won't see what I'm thinking, that kind of thing. But I find if you're wearing a hat all weekend, that's going to increase the odds of you having a headache while playing chess. And really, a headache is one of the worst things for chess. The other thing that you want to do is get a lot of sleep. So make sure you're well rested for your chess tournament. That's something big that I'm going to focus on for this coming weekend at the Chicago Open. I'm going to be really well rested. It's better to get a full night's sleep than to stay up really late trying to memorize all your opening lines, for example, because we're not grandmasters. And what matters more is if you can play at your maximum level. Oftentimes, those things you're memorizing and trying to cram at the last minute won't actually help you when it comes to game time. So get a lot of sleep. Another thing is get some exercise. So between games, when you're sitting for that long, you don't realize it, but like you haven't taken any steps, right? So you want to actually get outside, get some fresh air, walk around, go walk to lunch instead of just driving and sitting down again. Make sure you get some exercise between rounds, get the blood flowing. If there's a gym at your hotel, maybe go use some gym equipment, right? But you want to make sure to be active in between your rounds where you're just sitting and doing nothing, just playing chess, I mean. So those are a couple general over the board tips. Oh, another one is diet. So this is very specific, obviously, to what your own personal tastes are. But I find eating safe foods, foods that don't give you any digestive issues or gas or anything like that, is definitely huge for a chess tournament, right? So you don't want to be sitting at the board super uncomfortable. When it comes to beverages, I don't like to eat at the board at all. So I'm always eating between rounds, and I try not to eat a super big carb heavy meal right before I play because for me, that makes me feel kind of tired during the games. And then for beverages, obviously I drink a lot of water. If I'm feeling fatigued at all, or maybe if I'm feeling a slight headache coming on, I might drink a caffeinated beverage or even have a caffeinated beverage and a water available for the game. Um, I find, something with just a light amount of sugar for me works pretty well. If it's a heavy sugar soda or something, that might be good if I'm really tired or a night round game that goes till 11 or 12 at night and just sip it slowly. You know, don't have that blood sugar crash, but enough to keep you going. Diet soda and diet drinks, I don't tend to like as much because they'll just sort of make me hungry. And I think, on an empty stomach, it's not always the best. Coffee is always pretty good too if you are a coffee drinker. But water's the big one for sure. All right, so OTB content coming soon, game recaps, answering your questions. So let me know in the comments below what kind of things do you want to see. And I will see you in future videos at the Chicago Open. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.